Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Chris and this is Building BMWs. Today I was just gonna kind of upload a video that was more just me talking to everybody, seeing what you guys want to see on the channel. I know I've done this already, but I haven't done a video that was purely Q&A or something. There's no real questions. No one really asks me any questions. But I did get one question, and it was, does it cost a lot of money to maintain this car? And the short answer is yes, but the long answer is no. Yes, it costs a lot of money to maintain this car, because unless you're taking this to an indie shop or someone who specializes in BMWs, they're not really going to know. I'm not going to say they're not going to know what they're doing, but it's going to be more foreign to them, because either they only work on newer cars and they get their occasional old car that's not a BMW, or they're just going to charge you a lot more because the speculation of, or the stipulations of, these cars are hard to work on. And no, because for me this car is not hard to maintain at all. It needs a couple things. It needs some spark plugs. I've been waiting on those. I get paid tomorrow, so I was gonna buy those. It probably needs an old filter housing gasket and maybe an old paint gasket. I looked under the car, it seemed pretty dry, but you know, like, I should just buy one just in case almost. But other than that, not really. There's some stuff, like, a lot of stuff with this car is pretty cheap, because for one, it's an E36. It's basically an E36 if you got the M50. If you got anything other than the M50, then the price kind of goes up. The M20 car, which is more like an E30, I would say, I'm just comparing it to a 3 Series, because once you know that it's basically a 3 Series underneath, a lot of the stuff, like a lot of the troubles go away, because not a lot of people know about the 5 Series. They're the most bought, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of 5 Series, not this one of course, but like the E39, the E60, those two, the E39 and the E60 are like the most bought cars. Or I'm not gonna say that, because that's just a opinion. In my opinion, I see a lot of E60s and E39s being bought by people who aren't really into cars. So I don't know where I'm going, but basically I see that those two generations of 5 Series, they kind of seem to have more problems. But if you look at it as a 3 Series underneath, it has most of the same problems. All of the problems are the same, most of the parts are the same, except for stuff like interior and body. Drivetrain, if you get a E39 like 525 or 530, it's basically an E46. Basically, right? Or, I'm sorry, it's basically like an E90, or whatever the case may be. No, I'm sorry. Yes, it's basically an E46. I forgot where I was, but yeah, it's basically an E46. So once you know that, it's like boom, boom, bang. Oh, that's not as hard to fix as I thought. And actually, since it's in a 5 Series, it has more access, which I think is the coolest thing ever. You have the E60, which is basically an E90. Those things kind of, those things, the E60 versus the E90, they're basically the same car all the way up until a 535 or a 335. They're all the same. You could literally take a 3 Series engine and put it in a 5 Series. That's what makes this car kind of cool to me. Just in my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But, like, this 525i, in all reality, is just an E36 with a bigger body. So, all of the, because nobody really sees these cars a lot. Like, I've only seen 1 or 2 other than my car. So, like, I've only seen about 3 of these in person ever. And if you look at it, it's basically an E36 with the, you know, 2.5 M50, which I think that's the only size it came in. But if it's the M50, then look at it as an E36. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Yeah, you got the M52 and some of the E36s, which is also a 2.5, but it's not, I mean, or whatever, but we're not talking about those. To me, everything is cheap, because at the end of the day, if I buy it, at the end of the day, if I can't afford it brand new, I can go to the junkyard, find an E36, and get that part. I think the transmission's the same. I'm pretty sure the differential's the same. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure stuff like that's the same. The body of the car is where it gets expensive, and that's, like, I would not want to wreck this at all, because it's probably going to be totaled. Like, this car is full metal everywhere, even the bumper. I don't know if that's metal, but it's pretty damn hard. But, like, yeah, like, that's the only thing that I think is expensive, is the body of the car. Some of the interior bits, like if you wanted to buy some black interior or whatever the case may be, good luck, and I hope you got deep pockets. But other than that, this car is fine. I have noticed that, yeah, like I said, body stuff, like I've been trying to get some black grills. I've been trying to get the smiley, the hella, no. I've been trying to get the Euro smileys, and I've been seeing if I can get a carbon fiber hood. I know this is bullshit, but I might just get somebody to carbon lay it, which, can't get mad at that. I mean, and if you do, then screw you, it's my car, not yours. But yeah, the carbon, that would be sick. That'd be pretty sick. Some new wheels, probably get some 20s, just because I want this thing to kind of be stancy, but not really. Some big old wheels on her. Oh yeah, if I get 20s, they'll be stancy as fuck. Some 20-inch BBSs. Gotta afford that though. Like, only reason I want to keep BBSs is because it has BBSs. If I could get those in a 20-inch or even a 19, I'd take it. But probably not. I'll probably have to get some RKs or some BBS LMs or something to actually, I just want to give this car a nice, like, OEM plus look. So I might not even do the carbon hood. Might just repaint the whole car. But yeah, it's a pretty good thing. Pretty good car, you know what I'm saying? Get the windows retinted, get the windshield fixed. Oh yeah, I don't know how much windshields usually cost, but I looked it up, and for parts and installment, they want $400. It was like $398 or $389. It was $389 that they wanted for this, and that's cool. I kind of want to save up for that. Not really. I want to save up for that, get the tint at the same time, because I want to redo the strip. But no, I don't want to redo the strip. I want to take the strip and make the whole windshield that color, just to protect the dash, because even though the dash isn't cracking, I know you guys can't see that, but hold on. Even though the dash isn't cracking, the like plastics here are kind of like deforming and all that good stuff. So I definitely want to redo that. Fix that seat twist finally. I watched the video on how to do it. It seems pretty easy. Cashing some checks on the Bimmer, and then this baby is going to be driving pretty soon. Video will be up very soon, so like, comment, and subscribe. I know you probably aren't even here in this video, and if you are, shout out to you. You're a real one. Consider subscribing. But yeah, that's my baby right there. Always hurting my pockets. I had to get her towed, and it wasn't a lot of money because I got AAA, but it was pretty crazy. Alright guys, I'm ended here. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you guys in the next one, and like I said, if you're waiting for that E46 content, it's coming. I'm sorry, it's been a long time. It's just, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but that car's like up to here in like all my stuff because we've been moving, and I'm kind of cheap. I didn't want to pay for a storage unit or a U-Haul, but that's what I did. Alright guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to, oh yeah, we don't even have a catchphrase like all the other famous YouTubers, but just next time you see a BMW, flash your headlights at them. Let them know you're part of the gang. See you guys in the next one. Peace.